Today I'm going to talk about black magic. What is black magic, if black magic is real? almost 30 years ago, my mother told me, this person is doing black magic on me. I didn't pay attention because I have no clue what black magic was. I just heard that word like most of us hear that word and we have no clue what is it, but it's something bad related to the spirit world. 30 years later, which is about 3 months ago, I realized that what my mom told me was true, and that killed her. How do I know? I will show you the course of the events. That was very, very interesting. So a client of mine texts me and says, Carlos, I have this headache.
She kept performing while fighting for her life.
Hold on a second. I need to show you this later, not now. What is the... Okay, here we go. This client tells me, I feel blocked or just keep getting bad things after another. I'll try to catch up with the boom, something else over and over. Okay, let me scan you. And then I scanned her. I said, April, anything happened 4 days ago? I found only one bug and others minor energy blockages. You said I feel blocked. What does it mean? I block from getting ahead with our finances. It is very frustrating. Let me think. 4 days ago. Okay, nothing I can think of 4 days ago. I went to a neurologist appointment on Monday. He thinks I have pressure in my brain. I mean, he feels the pressure in her brain. It's causing black spots and dizziness. I think it's stress from my finances. Yes, I don't believe that they put you on a dangerous and useless medication. No medicines. They want me to have a surgery on my spine to check the fluid that goes to my brain. It is called a spinal tap. But no, I don't want that either. Let me check that later. That's a serious procedure. Alright, then I scanned her again and I found spirit attachments in the brain. You have some bugs in the brain. This is why you feel the pressure in your brain. Come for a session today. Because I know that having spirit attachments, energy blockages anywhere in the body, those energy blockages start dissolving. Let me see, yeah. Literally dissolving and destroying the organs they are attached to. This is a fact. It's not imagination. I know this for a fact, for many years of experience. So she came, I did a session, and she was doing fine. But the same day or the day later, okay, this is the scanning of my clients. I find 3 spirit attachments, human spirit attachments that are not relatives for 11 days. She didn't remember. So the next day or that day, I found this video.
She kept performing while fighting for her life. This is Marie Fredrickson, the lead singer of Roxette, who sang for many years while battling a brain tumor. She started her career in the early 80s and released a solo album that went mostly unnoticed. Still, it drew the attention of Per Gessle, who offered her a song and began to build a name in Sweden. The impact was immediate. In a moment, the band leapt from local stages to the bands, with more than 75 million records sold. However, at the height of their fame, fate struck a cruel blow. In 2002, Marie suddenly collapsed on stage. She was taken to the hospital where doctors discovered a brain tumor and forbade her to perform. She suffered partial loss of vision and hearing, with serious
I want you to notice the face of Marie after the tumor. So I saw that video once, twice, and then I realized this is an excellent video to download and talk about that, because my mother died of breast cancer, brain cancer, and I saw a similarity. Then it occurred to me, I'm going to scan Marie. Where is my pendulum? And this is what I did. When I do the scanning, this is a representation of the chakras of a person. Root chakra, solar sacral below the navel, solar plexus, the heart chakra, and so on, the throat, and the brain. Let me move this, the brain. So I'm going to do it with you again. That happened in 2002. When we do a scanning of these energies, we can do it at any time, because in the spirit world, in the energy world, in the astral world, there is no time. They don't have years, days, and millennia and centuries. So this is what I did. I ask. First, I do a protection so my scanning is not interfered by anything that could interfere. And I'm going to do it quickly, and I ask, what is the chakra that Marie needed to help the most at that time? Goes to the heart. My pendulum goes to the heart. What is the next one? Goes to the throat. What is the next one? Goes to the brain. And I'm not going to do the, can you see, goes to the brain. I'm going to change this. This is interfering with my scanning. And when it went to the brain, I knew she had energy blockages in the brain. So anyway, I'm going to ask again, what is the next one after the throat? And you can see the pendulum goes to the brain. And from there I ask how many human spirit attachments she had at that time when she fell the first time on the stage. And the pendulum goes to more than 7. This is the 7th chakra. How many more than 7? Gives me like a 14. 14 is too many. How many are alive? 5 of them. I am using these chakras as a number. 5 are alive. How many are spirits? It's more than 7. How many more than 7? 9. 9 spirits. From these 9, how many of them are on the brain? At least 6. How many non-human spirit attachments on the brain? At least 5. How many energy parasites? So with that information, I will show you the scanning of Marie. I knew that she had a brain tumor because of the spirit attachments. And this is a scanning of Marie. Well, I found more at that time. But 4 from 3 past life, 6 from 6 years and a half before she had the incident, 3 from 5 years and 6 months, 2. But how many in the brain? I found like a 13 human spirit attachment, non-human energy, 13 energy blockages, very damaging in the brain. And then it came like a bomb. Marie, the singer, fell down on the stage, and one day my brother calls me and said, Carlos, we were in a family gathering and mom fell down on the floor. The next day they discovered a tumor on the head. So, 29 years later, I realized that my mom, and I did a scan of my mom, I have 2 or 3 human spirit attachments in the brain. Scanning with a pendulum. And then I asked, where are they coming from? Is it coming from that woman, that particular woman that she told me 29 years ago she's doing black magic on me? Yes. What happened? My mom was involved with this person, and this person had a friend who was jealous of my mom or envious or whatever, who live in Brazil, and in Brazil black magic is a everyday thing. So after that, I have at least 2 clients, 3 clients that were affected by black magic. And one of them I believe she died because for a week she hasn't been contacting me. What does it mean black magic? Somebody who is envious, who hates you, who doesn't like you, or who wants to take something from you, like a property, money, whatever. They hire a shaman, not a Reiki practitioner, because we don't do that and we don't know how to do that and we don't want it either, that connects with the spirit in the spirit world to bother these people, to get attached to these people, to start causing mental and physical problems. This is black magic. In summary, sending an energy, unwanted energy to a person. This person doesn't want that energy, that toxic energy, but is sent to that person anyway. So this is very common in South America, in India, even here in America, not that much. In Africa, I have a client that says, yes, my mother-in-law or stepmother does black magic. I have another one who came in a terrible situation. My father and his wife did black magic on me and they told me they were going to do it. How do we protect from black magic? It's very simple. We need to have a healthy spiritual life. So our energy body, our chakras, all these chakras are healthy. All these chakras are healthy. By practicing pranayamas, the ones that I teach for free, go to my videos to YouTube. We have to have the thought of God in our minds all the time. This is the simplest way. There is no other protection using a bracelet, a necklace, or things like that. We need to be healthy spiritually and very strong. But the best way is not to harm anyone so nobody hates you. If you do good to anyone and you don't have enemies, you don't have to be afraid about that. Of course, there are many times that you are a good person and people do black magic on you. I know several people on that cases. But we have to be strong and don't believe that, don't be afraid. Because when we are afraid, this spirit can influence us. I may talk more about this subject. I think I did some other videos in YouTube and Facebook and Instagram talking about this subject. I hope it's useful, and if you are in doubt, you have weird sensations and you don't know where they are coming from, and you believe that could be from black magic, contact me. I can find out and I can help you. God bless us all. I hope I didn't know you were here, and so I will read all your messages. I have to go. Thank you. Good night. Good night, Hope. Nice to see you again. Bye.